Is there a problem with this public office, sir? You're not going to answer my questions?
What can we do for you today?
What you've done all along, not enforce my rights, broken the law, illegally arrest me. I'm here to follow up. You suggested that I go to Officer Llewellyn and follow up at IA. I just came from there. And he would not speak to me on the recorder and denied me services. Now what, sir?
If you want to,
Please, I'm speaking with him. He's the one who sent me there.
Oh, okay.
Could you please answer?
So, Mr. Garza, did you file a new complaint with him?
I'm following up, and I also want to ask him how come I hadn't been allowed to videotape my prior complaints, like the complaint that I gave Mr. Winters 3 years ago, you know, and go in and videotape.
Were they able to give you an update on your complaint?
No, sir. I wanted to go in and file a new complaint. I wanted to follow up on the rig procedure. I wanted to speak with Mr. Llewellyn, who you told me to go speak with.
Correct.
And he would not speak with me on camera. And he would not help me or assist me. Now what, sir?
Did you talk to the secretary at the front desk?
No, sir. I spoke with Mr. Llewellyn, who came out into the public area, refused to help me, walk back in the closed door.
Okay, I suggest that you write an email to Lieutenant Llewellyn and ask him for an update. But in terms of you trying to file a new complaint, you should have been able to file a new complaint while you were down.
And just like I should have been able to have, you know, dignity and response from him and assistance. So why would I want to email him if he's not assisting me at the front door?
I can't answer that.
Okay, so who can we have who can be in charge to go down there and make sure that my rights are enforced?
Well, first of all, you can basically, if you felt that Lieutenant Llewellyn did not give you the opportunity to file a complaint,
Or follow up or anything else, not just to file in the complaint, to answer the questions as to specifically why in the past I hadn't been allowed to file complaints and video record. You know, to follow up on the, pardon my French, screw job, the rig policy here.
well, you should have been able to file a new complaint.
Okay, and what about following up on the prior ones?
I can't answer for him.
Okay, so now can I go back? Will you go with me so that we can get him to assist me?
Well, what I can do is I can follow up with a phone call after you leave to let him know that you're coming back. That's all I
Okay,
can
and
tell
then
him.
when he refuses, then what? Come back to you again? Because you guys can just break the law repeatedly?
I can't answer that, Mr.
Well, you don't have to. It's on video. Now, I went on 2/16 to the Department of Public Health, and I called for civil standby from the police department. Officer Molina lied to the police department and told them, I'm sorry, to the DEM, and told them that I had been assisted and that if I didn't leave, I'd be trespassing and walking out. I was not assisted at all by these people. So DEM was lied to. When I called DEM, they told me there was a policy that she was following, Supervisor Gonzalez. I sunshined you guys for this sole jurisdiction policy that there isn't such a policy. Has nothing ever been fixed, Mr. Winters, or is it just the same old thing like you told me last time I came in, that nothing has changed?
You know, actually the whole sole jurisdiction thing, I wasn't involved in the research on that topic, so I don't know where that stands.
Can we find out right now where it stands? Because, you know, the next procedure is to go...
Email the people that you...
Oh, no, that's unacceptable.
Okay.
So
All
who
right,
here is in charge that I can speak to about that issue?
There's nobody available for you.
Oh, naturally. So I come in again next week and there won't be anybody available.
Lieutenant Llewellyn's prerogative if he wants to be on videotape or not. He's opted not to be on videotape.
Is it his prerogative to deny me my rights and to deny me services?
He's chosen not to be on videotape. And if
Is it his prerogative to deny me services, access and accommodation under ADA?
Mr. Garza, this is over. Thanks. Have a nice day.
No, sir, it's not over. You didn't answer my question.
You're interrupting us.
Well,
You
then
cut us
answer
off.
my
You're
question.
yelling at
Is
us.
it against,
Raise your voice at
it
us.
is,
You're not
I'm not
listening.
raising my voice, I'm
Yes,
asking.
you are. It's echoing throughout this entire building. So, Lieutenant Llewellyn, if he says he doesn't want to be on videotape, he doesn't have to be on videotape.
So I can be denied access and accommodation through ADA rights.
So, if that's what you feel, yes, take it up with the ADA.
That doesn't work. Like the Mayor's Office of Disability, where we were here 3 years ago, that didn't work.
Take it up with the federal government then.
Oh, like they're doing right now with the Mario Woods Black Lives and No Lives Matter. You know, and they'll send out the community organizing police, which will just discuss policy but not enforce the law.
Yeah, yes, sure. If that's what you feel.
Feel? That's what everybody feels.
Okay.
All right, so now what about my appointment with Eileen Hurst to get...
Have you called her?
No.
No, call her.
No, I'm here following up.
I don't make her appointments.
Well, fine, I'm here at the sheriff's office. Can you please have her come out?
Take a telephone call.
No, sir, I'll come back in then.
Have you wrote her an email, Mr. Garza?
I did, and I didn't like the response, so I'm here following up. What about Mr.
What's her
Durkin?
response? She gave you a response.
That's
What was her
correct.
response?
And I can follow up on that incorrect response, or can I not?
You feel it's an incorrect response. That's her response.
Well, that's good, so I can follow up. Can I not then?
No, you've reached the end of the line on that.
No, I haven't, sir.
Yes, you have.
No, I haven't, sir.
Yes,
I can continue to come in and show that it doesn't work and continue to ask.
Okay, yeah, it doesn't work.
Thank you. Thank you for admitting it. Now, sir.
Okay, Mr. Garza, what can I do for you?
Well, I'm still following up on Mr. Durkin. What about him?
Okay, Mr. Durkin's not available at this time.
He hasn't been available for how long now?
Have you emailed or tried to contact him by phone?
I did that. I'm responding back to his email, which was incorrect. That's why I'm coming to videotape that, the response that was incorrect on his email, and follow up with it.
Okay, I suggest that you try calling him.
Doesn't work.
Try to make an appointment.
Doesn't work.
Well,
I'm here trying to make an
letting you know
appointment.
if
Can we
there's
make an
something-
appointment
I'm
now?
letting you know what you know your options are. In
Okay,
terms of- in
so
terms
can I
of-
come
in
back
terms
and
of
make
your
an appointment then?
In terms of your complaint, down at.
Sorry.
In terms of your complaint at 25 Van Ness, you have every right to file a new complaint. You should have that obligation. In terms of.
And
Lieutenant
following up,
Flewellen wanted to
and
follow
following
on a
up, and
previous
speaking to
case,
somebody?
You should be able to talk to him, but you probably had your recorder and he probably didn't want to be taped.
And is it illegal?
What I would do is I would go back down there and try to get an update without that on.
Sorry,
Mr.
sir. We
Flewellen.
all know what happens off the camera.
Okay.
An accountability, just
Okay,
like you.
I-
So should I
okay,
come
no,
back
Mr.
again this week?
Don't come
You know,
back.
I will come back, sir.
Okay.
Every day, and post the videos, and if I have to post another 1,000 videos, I shall, because I know that you don't
Can't
care.
wait to watch them all.
Well, it's okay, not a
Okay.
problem.
All right.
So I'll be back, sir, and thank you for your incorrect advice about going there and speaking to Mr. Flewellen. I warned you. It's on video also. I will continue to play this game. I will go back, and when he does it again, I'll come back here again and ask you
So
for accountability.
when you come back, we're gonna have a video so we can videotape.
That's all right. I'm sure that these cameras in the hallway and everything else are videotaping, just like the ones at San Francisco General, where I was told I couldn't videotape. Just like, you know, at 101 Grove. Please, sir, we know the rig methodology. Thank you for confirming it, though, on video.
All right, Mr. Garza.
It's not all right. I'll be back. And I'm sure you guys know it. Thank you. Oh, enjoy screwing other people over. Thank you. Live, learn. Now to continue to follow up, just to show you how it doesn't work, all by deliberate design.